Hello, how are you? I've had fun this morning with these animals. Quite a few of these were from old designs done years ago, so they've been revamped. And then we've got some animals here for sorting and ordering. These ones I'm going to hole punch around the edges for a threading fine motor skill activity. And then this one is a classifying one as well. So let me show you, these two are pretty straightforward. You've got the alphabet in uppercase, there's lowercase at the bottom here. They're more decorative than to match Australian fonts. We do have the font ones available on the website, but these are pretty. So you've got your numbers and then the matching picture. So you've got one hippo, 2 deers, 3 crocodile, 4 foxes, so on, all the way down to 10. And then alphabet. So you can print them onto a thicker cardstock as well and make them posters. This one here, I love this activity. I'll just go through quickly. So circle all the animals that have, and then you've got different features down the side here. I've put it in a display sleeve just because I don't have any laminate left. So we've got 4 legs, 2 wings, 2 feet, ears, stripes, spots, 6 legs, fur, feathers, scales. This is to get your little one looking at different features of animals and then beginning to understand why animals are different. Yes, so what animals have, let's do feathers. So we'll go this one here. And then what type of animals are ones that have feathers? And they are birds. Yes, birds and feathers and scales. Identify birds. If you looked at scales, I do have scales there again. Other animals that have scales would be lizard. Oh, hang on, we've got a bird there as well. Lizard, and does anything else have scales here? But because they don't have feathers, they're not birds. Yes, does that make sense? You've got a bat here, he has wings, and all birds have wings, but he doesn't have feathers, and he's a mammal, not a bird. Yes? You can do this in the display folder or just on a bit of paper. I've done it this way just so that you can reuse the activity. And then it's going to get confusing. If you don't put it in a laminate or in a folder, you're going to have to probably use a different colour for each of these, depending on the age of your little one. Yes? So that one's a fun one. Really good for having that those discussion points about animals and their different features, building vocab as well, and understanding the different parts of animals. So chuck that one aside. This one here is, so I've cut out all the pieces already, you don't need to see me cut out. So we've got 3 different animals and they just happen to be, no they don't, I was checking to see. I should have done reptiles, mammals and then a bird, but I didn't. My bird is over here. Never mind. So we're going to sort these into the 3 different types of animals first. So we've got a hippo and a baby hippo and a medium-sized hippo. We've got a crocodile and a big crocodile and a little crocodile, and then our turtles. So the first job there, I suppose, is to sort them, and then we'll move them aside. We want to order these from biggest to smallest. And that's another concept for your little one to understand. You can then order them from smallest to biggest. And we'll put our hippos next, smallest to biggest, and then our turtles. This is for understanding size. So again, bringing in those maths concepts and vocabulary, as well as sequencing. So we're sequencing from smallest to biggest and then biggest to smallest. Yes? You can then do this, so once you work on the concept with these activities here, get some toys or some blocks or whatever else you got around the house and practice that concept with them as well. Yes? You could also do patterns with these. Although, no, I probably wouldn't mess with that just because they're not the same size. You could go hippo, turtle, hippo, turtle, hippo, turtle. There you go. Anyway, I will stop there before I cause confusion. All right, so this one is our threading. These do quite well, and I haven't released one. I don't think I've done one this year actually. So I didn't bother going around all the feathers, particularly when you punch it and then you miss it, it gets really thin. So I'm going to try and punch. No, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go and see what happens. Because I try and line it up and then I just bowls it up anyway. So we'll go for random effect. And then whether I want to go all the way around the bird or just the tail. I'm just going to go to the tail. Or tail feathers. All right. Ah, no, that's all good. I wasn't too close. And then we're going to get the ribbon. So this is fine motor skills. You've got your helping hand and then your working hand, same when you're cutting. Got your helping hand and then your scissors hand. Now that I'm paying attention to that, which hand's moving? Yeah, this one's doing the threading. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. And your helping hand's the one that guides it. So you can go under and over as one threading technique. And then we'll get to the edge there. I've not given myself a huge amount of thread to go with. Okay, and then we can go, what did I call that? That's kind of going around the paper. And this is under and over. I don't know if there's proper words for threading. And then you can also do it if you've got a bigger length of thread, backwards and forwards over the bird. Let your little one do it and see what they come up with. It would be interesting to do a hole here and then that way as well. If you do this, put a photo in the Inspire Create Play group. I would like to see what you came up with. That's probably enough for me. You really don't need to see me stand here and thread, and you get the idea with the bat as well. I'll add pictures to the end of this video once I've done that. All right, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.